하나, 둘, 셋.
Hello world and everybody and all. Welcome to Living in the Moment with Lyza
And Lana!
This is a podcast that we created for ourselves wherein we talk about anything and everything as we live our lives to the fullest.
Today is our first episode and we'll be just talking about how this podcast came to life and maybe a little bit about ourselves, like an introduction if you will.
I guess we can start by telling you guys how we thought of creating a podcast, where the idea came from, and how it came to be. Would you?
It
There's kind of a funny story, but it's not that long.
we got this idea from a project in school because it's like a contest, like us students will turn in our own podcast about books and
Since
then
it was National Book Week
Yeah.
at that time,
and then they will choose the top 3 best.
and well, there's no ranking yet. They'll be revealing it soon. But me and Lana had so much fun creating that one episode of a podcast just for that one project. So we decided to make it into life. Go towards YouTube and Spotify. So yeah. And just like I said in the intro, this is just a podcast for us to talk, to just release anything and just talk what our minds think. Tama ba yun? Is that right? I'm not sure. But yeah, we talk about anything and everything as we live our lives to the fullest. I'm really pitching into that description of ours. So I guess we can start off our introduction of ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, for our introduction, well, you guys already know, I am Lyza, she's Lana. We've been exposed to YouTube for a while now. We do dance covers, song covers. Even before that, we do like DIYs and vlogs, cringy vlogs.
Edits now.
Edits, yes. So, and also in my vlog channel, I created a introduction video of myself. How about you? Do you want to say something to them about yourself? I feel like I've said enough in that video.
I'm Lana. I'm 15 years old and I'm her sister.
Oh yeah, we are sisters. I am 1 year older, and I don't know. A lot of people think we're twins. There are also some in our dance covers that they think we're just friends.
No,
But no, we're sisters.
we're sisters.
We're
For life.
for lifers.
And
I guess for our introduction, a good way to introduce ourselves is by speaking out our personalities and our MBTIs. I don't think I've shared that one in my video. And I don't think you've shared it to your subscribers as well.
no.
So, should we start with your MBTI?
Yeah.
We recently took a test. Well, I think you...
Sorry.
When did you take a test?
2 months ago?
2 months ago. For me, I just took a test yesterday because I forgot what my MBTI is. For some reason, I don't get what MBTI is. But I don't know, it's just fun to see how people or how things correlate to me, if that makes sense.
Where is it? Sorry.
What's that?
So, if you didn't know, I'm an ENFPT. My sister is a
I forgot. I keep forgetting my MBTI.
ISFJ.
So we're polar opposites.
Polar opposites, yeah.
She's an extrovert, I'm an introvert.
Well, I'm an ambivert. Every time I take a test, like there's a point for like there's a bar for like if you're introverted or extroverted. I'm always like almost 50-50.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
like
was
50-48, like those kinds of stuff. Always. So,
yesterday when I took the test, my introvert line is 74%.
I classify myself as an ambivert.
Okay. So, what does your personality say about you, or what? MBTI, I mean.
I read through a while ago what my MBTI meant or is, and the things that I clearly remember is that we are, or things that apply to me is that I'm optimistic, imaginative, enthusiastic, and care for a lot of people, and also spontaneous,
Yes.
which I am.
Yeah. And for me, I guess one word that always comes through the website that I was reading a while ago is, where is it? I can see it from here. I forgot. Altruism, which is like being selfless for the well-being of others.
Ooh.
So that's kind of heartwarming for me. But I guess I can observe that from myself. And yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there are strengths and weaknesses here that I want to point out. It says, my strengths are I'm supportive, reliable and patient, imaginative and observant, enthusiastic, so we're both enthusiastic.
Yeah, but my enthusiastic is like, it's like a battery. I read about it a while ago. It's like when a good idea comes up to my mind, I become to be enthusiastic for that project. But as time passes on, I get less enthusiastic about it. Especially if it's just like household chores or like schoolwork. I'm not really enthusiastic with that kind of stuff unless it's something that I enjoy.
Okay. For me, over here it says my enthusiasm mostly goes to things that I believe will make a difference in people's lives. So yeah. I'm also loyal and hardworking, and have good practical skills. But my weaknesses is, and I can agree to this, my number one weakness is, how do you say this? I overload myself. I overload myself with work and also with people depending on me. So yeah, sometimes I might not realize that people are already taking advantage of me. How about you? What's your weakness?
I think. Wait, I need to see.
There's also, I saw over there, sometimes I can be too altruistic. Yeah. Too much of something is never good.
Oh, the first one that they list here as a weakness is that I'm people pleasing, which I can agree because like I think I don't handle criticism that well, or hate at least that well. So like I want to do things that will have a good effect on people. So if people don't like what I'm doing, I'm like really affected because it like brings down my self-esteem. But luckily I haven't experienced that kind of things. But criticism is something that I'm open to, but it's hard to accept.
Hold on. Okay. For me, I can have a similar personality. I also read about it. Like, I do work for other people, but I want them to notice my work for them. Like, I want them to appreciate it and verbally say, "You did a good job," and something like that. And I can relate to that a lot, especially in school. As should I say it? as a leader, as I'm actually a class president this year for the first time in forever. Honestly, I was very overwhelmed at first because it's my first time being relied on by almost all of the class, even your fellow officers. It was kind of overwhelming for me, but later I learned.
Another weakness that I have or my MBTI has is that I'm restless, like, because I'm also over accommodating, so I think that also plays a part in restless, because always trying to put a smile in other people's faces, or like trying to help all the time also gets kind of tiring. So sometimes we can see smiles on my face, but in reality it can be the opposite inside. It's not always like that. There are times like that I'm like genuinely happy, but there are times where I'm putting up a front.
Sometimes I do that, but I feel like there are times that I show that I'm sad. But not really in front of my friends. For some reason, like a few days ago, I got sick because of vaccine, and how do I call this? I told one of my classmates, one of my friends, that I am sick and I might not be able to attend the sessions, the synchronous sessions, but then I still attended, I still participated, I still raised my hand to answer questions. So most of them think that I'm not sick at all. But I feel like in like depressing moments, especially in our family, well, not really.
Not family.
When I'm sad about something and I take it personally, sometimes I cry it out in front of people.
In front of me.
Well, you're kind of like my diary now.
Yeah.
We're each other's diary. We know each other so well. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we care for each other a lot. Sometimes we double up our gifts for each other.
What?
No, for your birthday, I like
Yeah.
had 3 to 4 gifts. So yeah, and Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming.
I actually saw she already wrapped my gift,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I genuinely don't know what it would be. It's like a box, and when I move it, the thing in it moves. Like it's not part of the box or something.
Why would it be part of the box?
Because I don't know. It's like that.
Yeah, but you also started wrapping my gift.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know what that. I have no idea what that is.
I suddenly have a feeling that my gift would be downgraded when I open my gift.
No.
No.
I'll appreciate it. Yeah. Don't worry.
Well, oh.
Oh no. The lights. Oh well.
Oh well. Our studio is coming apart. Studio? Not really. It's
Studio.
just our bedroom. We're just chilling.
Maybe it's
A what?
a sign
A sign that
to end this episode.
end this episode. So, I hope you guys like this first episode. I hope you keep following us on our next episodes. By the way, the release of episodes in this podcast is not scheduled.
Yeah.
We do it whenever we want and whenever we think of a topic we want to talk about. And also because we already have our separate channels, we do dance covers weekly, and then we have our other things to do, especially school.
School, and then
School
like
is number one priority.
other things like writing.
Writing,
Or like-
WATTPAD, journaling, Lana.
Well, not much now, but I'm trying to get back to it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, no, I'm not trying to get back to it. I'm just chilling.
That's for another episode.
Okay. Okay,
hobbies.
then. And yeah, maybe our next episode would be around Christmas.
Maybe.
We have an idea, but we're not sure of when to record. But anyways, hope you guys like this first episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye!